As a novelty here in Congress, we thought we'd try to start somewhat close to being actually on time. And please understand, as has been the nature of the last couple of months, there's a lot of other activities also going on, so do not be discombobulated as members come and go. Mr. Pascola actually has something he's been working on for 10 years, and he's going to sneak off on us and go be on television a bunch. Yay, hey, you deserve it. So let's actually go ahead and start ourselves. Good afternoon. Welcome to today's Oversight Subcommittee hearing on the growth of tax-exempt sector and the impact on American political landscape. If I could have altered that title a little bit, I would have also actually gone the use of pre-tax money in these types of activities, because that's also part of one of my fixations. Today, we'd like to hear from our panel of expert witnesses about the growth and changes the tax-exempt sector has undergone, as well as discuss some political activities of these organizations. I have come to be, we have read several articles of large sums of money to the tune of millions and millions of dollars flowing from foreign nationals into U.S.-based 501c3s and 501c4s, which have directed these funds into influencing American politics. While U.S. law makes it illegal for foreign nationals to donate directly to U.S. candidates for office, it seems these actors have found loopholes. This would raise eyebrows for all Americans. At the same time, I'd like to emphasize that Americans have a First Amendment right to contribute to these organizations with their privacy intact. Under current law, and I want to walk through a scenario, and this was as much for all of us to sort of think through the exposure. Under current law, Vladimir Putin were to donate money tomorrow to a U.S.-based 501c4, the organization is not required to disclose the source of those funds. This donation, hypothetically, this organization could subsequently direct this money to a super PAC that could help elect directly a candidate for U.S. office, for federal office. Some of our colleagues on the other side of this have argued that Republicans are the drivers of dark money spending. But I'd like to point out the fact about Democrats' use of sophisticated dark money networks in the hopes that they remain intellectually consistent as we have this discussion. According to Open Secrets, total dark money spending data from 2020 election cycle shows that there were nearly 2.5 times more left-wing money than Republican money. While some Democrats have called for a closure of these loopholes, Open Secrets has noticed that hasn't stopped those very folks calling for the closure of the loopholes from using these loopholes. CNN reported that during the 2020 presidential cycle, Mr. Biden enjoyed 6 times the dark money that former president did. Mr. Biden also nearly $123 million of dark money that backed his bid, as opposed to $22 million that backed former President Trump. It was just the 2020 presidential cycle, though, Democrat dark money advantage in 2018-19 midterm elections continues. I hope our witnesses today can educate us about where there are vulnerabilities to allow this pre-tax money to flow into things that intellectually, at least we believe in the intent of the law, are inappropriate.